one of the world's greatest adventure destinations, Ecuador. A land where towering volcanoes rise above the Andes, dense Amazon rainforests stretch into the unknown, and dramatic landscapes hide some of the most breathtaking adventures on Earth. From climbing the mighty peaks of the Andes to exploring the wild Amazon rainforest, from discovering volcanic landscapes to venturing through the remote Galápagos Islands, every journey here feels wild, extraordinary, and unforgettable. I'm Aditya, and today we explore Ecuador's ultimate adventure playground. Welcome to Dynamic Expeditions, Episode 150, Top 10 Epic Adventures in Ecuador Vertical Bar Exploring the Land of Extremes. This is Ecuador. Today's 10th most thrilling cloud forest adventure is Mindo Ziplining. Imagine soaring above a sea of emerald green trees, surrounded by mist-covered mountains, tropical birds and Ecuador's incredible cloud forest. Located northwest of Quito, Mindo is famous for its biodiversity, waterfalls and spectacular canopy adventures. As you launch from one platform to another, the forest stretches endlessly beneath you, making every moment feel like you are flying through the clouds. Classical building history and architecture, Mindo's identity is closely connected with its cloud forest and local communities, with traditional buildings, ecologies and adventure facilities designed around the natural environment. Fun fact, the region is home to hundreds of bird species, along with butterflies, orchids and hummingbirds. Camera with flash photography and travel tips, wear comfortable clothes, closed shoes and a light waterproof jacket. Use a fast shutter speed for ziplining and a wide-angle lens for the forest. An action camera is perfect for POV footage. Arrive early and combine ziplining with a waterfall hike or bird watching. 3 o'clock best time and timings. Ziplining generally operates 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., with 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. being ideal. The best months are June, September. Admission ticket price, adults $20 to $35, 1,914 rupees to 3,350 rupees, kids $15 to $25, 1,436 rupees to 2,393 rupees, and senior citizens $15 to $30, 1,436 rupees to 2,871 rupees. Money bag average daily travel cost around $40 to $80, 3,828 rupees to 7,656 rupees per person, excluding accommodation. Airplane how to reach. Fly from Delhi Quito, then travel Quito Mindo by road. By bus, La Ofelia Bus Terminal Mindo Bus Terminal, around $3 to $5, 287 rupees to 479 rupees one way. By shared shuttle, Quito Mindo, around $10 to $20, 957 rupees to 1,914 rupees per person. By taxi private transfer, Quito Hotel Mindo, around $80 to $100, 7,656 rupees to 9,570 rupees per vehicle. By rental car, drive Quito Calacali Nanagalito Mindo, with rentals around $40 to $80, 3,828 rupees to 7,656 rupees per day, excluding fuel. Local taxi. Mindo Town Zipline Operator, around $2 to $5, 191 rupees to 479 rupees. Pro tip, start early for cooler weather and quieter trails, then explore Mindo's waterfalls and wildlife afterward. And as you fly above the endless Ecuadorian rainforest, our adventure through the wild landscapes of Ecuador begins. Ecuadorian. Today's ninth wild river adventure, conquering the rapids. The mountains become steeper. The river becomes faster. And Ecuador's peaceful scenery suddenly transforms into an adrenaline playground. Welcome to Baños de Agulla Santa. Description plus fun facts plus travel tips plus photography tips plus pro tip. Whitewater rafting on the Pastaza River combines powerful rapids with dramatic green mountain scenery. Baños is one of Ecuador's biggest adventure hubs, offering rafting, canyoning, waterfalls, cycling and thermal springs. Wear quick-drying clothes, secure footwear and follow your guide's instructions. For photography, use a waterproof action camera securely attached to your equipment. Pro tip: book a morning rafting trip and spend the afternoon exploring Baños. History plus architecture. Baños developed around its volcanic environment, thermal waters and dramatic mountain valleys. Its architecture combines traditional Ecuadorian buildings with modern hotels, restaurants and adventure businesses. Best time plus timings. Rafting generally operates around 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., with 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. being ideal. The best months to experience the adventure are June-September. Price: adults $30 to $70, 2,871 rupees to 6,699 rupees. Kids $25 to $50, 2,393 rupees to 4,785 rupees. And senior citizens $25 to $60, 2,393 rupees to 5,742 rupees. Average travel cost: around $50 to $100, 4,785 rupees to 9,570 rupees per person. How to reach? Travel from Quito Baños by bus, shared shuttle or private transfer. By bus, take an intercity bus from Quito Bus Terminal Baños Bus Terminal, costing approximately $6 to $8, 574 rupees to 766 rupees one way. By shared shuttle, Quito pickup Baños costs around $15 to $25, 1,436 rupees to 2,393 rupees per person. By private transfer, Quito Hotel Baños costs approximately $100 to $160, 9,570 rupees to 15,312 rupees per vehicle. Once in Baños, by tour van. The adventure operator's meeting point Pastaza River launch point is usually included in the rafting package. By taxi, Baños rafting meeting point costs around $2 to $5, 191 rupees to 479 rupees. And once the raft hits the first rapid, Baños turns into Ecuador's ultimate river adventure. Today's 8th volcanic escape into a hidden crater. High in the Ecuadorian Andes lies a gigantic volcanic crater filled with an almost unreal turquoise lake. The deeper you descend, the more dramatic the landscape becomes. This is Quilotoa. Description plus fun facts plus travel tips plus photography tips plus pro tip. Quilotoa is a volcanic caldera filled with a spectacular crater lake that can appear blue, turquoise or green depending on the light. Visitors can hike along the crater rim, descend toward the lake and explore the surrounding Andean trails. The descent is considerably easier than the climb back up. Wear proper hiking shoes, bring water and carry warm layers. For photography, early morning offers softer light and clearer mountain views. Pro tip: take the return climb slowly because altitude makes it much more demanding. History plus architecture. Quilotoa was formed through volcanic activity, creating the enormous caldera that holds the lake. The surrounding area is closely connected with indigenous Andean communities and traditional highland life. Best time plus timings. Quilotoa generally operates around 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., with 8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. being the best time of day. The ideal months to experience the crater are June, September. Price: adults $2 to $5, 191 rupees to 479 rupees. Kids $1 to $3, 96 rupees to 287 rupees. And senior citizens $1 to $3, 96 rupees to 287 rupees. Horseback riding costs approximately $10 to $20, 957 rupees to 1,914 rupees. Average travel cost around $30 to $70, 2,871 rupees to 6,699 rupees per person. How to reach? Travel from Quito Latacunga Quilotoa. By bus, take a bus from Quitum Bus Terminal Latacunga Bus Terminal, costing around $3 to $5, 287 rupees to 479 rupees. From Latacunga Bus Terminal Quilotoa Village Crater Entrance, another bus costs approximately $3 to $5, 287 rupees to 479 rupees. By shared transport, Latacunga Quilotoa costs around $5 to $10, 479 rupees to 957 rupees per person. By private taxi, Latacunga Quilotoa costs approximately $40 to $70, 3,828 rupees to 6,699 rupees per vehicle. At Quilotoa, by horse, crater area lower trail costs around $10 to $20, 957 rupees to 1,914 rupees. And as you descend deeper into the volcanic crater, the turquoise waters of Quilotoa reveal one of Ecuador's most spectacular landscapes. Today's 7th jungle expedition into the heart of the Amazon. The mountains disappear. The roads become rivers. And civilization slowly fades behind an endless wall of rainforest. Welcome to the Ecuadorian Amazon. Description plus fun facts plus travel tips plus photography tips plus pro tip. The Ecuadorian Amazon offers canoe expeditions, jungle hikes, wildlife observation, bird watching and night walks. Travelers move through narrow waterways while guides search for monkeys, birds, reptiles and other wildlife. Indigenous communities have generations of knowledge about the rainforest and its ecosystems. Pack lightweight clothes, insect repellent, binoculars, waterproof bags and a rain jacket. For photography, use a telephoto lens for wildlife and a wide-angle lens for the forest. Pro tip: explore at sunrise for wildlife and return after sunset for a completely different Amazon experience. History plus architecture. Indigenous communities have inhabited the Amazon for generations. Modern ecologists generally use low-impact architecture and locally inspired materials designed to blend naturally into the rainforest. Best time plus timings. Guided activities generally operate between 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. The best times of day are 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m., while the best months to experience the Ecuadorian Amazon are June, September. Price: adults $50, $150 plus 4, $785, 355 plus. Kids $40 to $100, 3,828 rupees to 9,570 rupees, and senior citizens $45 to $130, 4,306 rupees to 12,441 rupees. Average travel cost for a multi-day Amazon experience, expect around $2 to $50, $700 plus to $3, $925, $66, $990 plus per person. How to reach? Travel from Quilotoa, Amazon Lodge. By flight, fly from Mariscal Sucre International Airport, Coca Airport, costing approximately $120 to $275, 11,484 rupees to 26,318 rupees one way. By bus. Take an intercity bus from Quiton Bus Terminal, Coca Bus Terminal, costing around $15 to $25, 1,436 rupees to 2,393 rupees. From Coca, by motorized canoe, travel from the Coca River Port Amazon Lodge River Dock, costing around $50 to $150, 4,785 rupees to 14,355 rupees, often included with the lodge package. By private boat, Coca Amazon Lodge costs approximately $100 to $50 plus 9, $570 to $3, $925 plus per boat. And once the canoe disappears beneath the rainforest canopy, the Ecuadorian Amazon becomes a journey into one of Earth's wildest worlds. 6. Montañita surfing. Today's 6th Pacific adventure, riding the waves. After the mountains and rainforest, Ecuador opens onto the Pacific. Golden beaches, powerful waves, and a town where surfing has become a way of life. Welcome to Montañita. Description plus fun facts plus travel tips plus photography tips plus pro tip. Montañita is one of Ecuador's most famous surfing destinations. Beginners can take lessons from local surf schools, while experienced surfers can chase stronger waves when conditions are suitable. The town evolved from a small coastal community into an international surfing destination. Bring swimwear, sunscreen and secure footwear. For photography, sunrise and sunset provide excellent cinematic light. Pro tip: surf early in the morning for cleaner conditions and fewer crowds. History plus architecture. Montañita developed from a small coastal community into an international surf destination. Its low-rise buildings, surf shops, hostels and beach restaurants reflect its modern coastal identity. Opening hours plus best time of the day plus best months to experience. Opening hours, beach access generally 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Best time of the day, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Best months to experience, December, May. Price: adults, $25 to $50, 2,393 rupees to 4,785 rupees. Kids, $20 to $40, 1,914 rupees to 3,828 rupees. Senior citizens, $20 to $45, 1,914 rupees to 4,306 rupees. Average travel costs: $40 to $90, 3,828 rupees to 8,613 rupees per person per day. Transport: Guayaquil Montañita. Bus: Guayaquil Bus Terminal, Montañita Bus Terminal, $6 to $10, 574 rupees to 957 rupees. Shared shuttle: Guayaquil Pickup Montañita, $15 to $25, 1,436 rupees to 2,393 rupees. Private transfer: Guayaquil Hotel Airport Montañita, $80 to $140, 7,656 rupees to 13,398 rupees. Within Montañita: walking free. Taxi, Town Surf School Beach, $2 to $5, 191 rupees to 479 rupees. Bicycle, $5 to $10, 479 rupees to 957 rupees per day. Today's fifth extraordinary island experience into another world. Nearly 1,000 kilometers from mainland Ecuador lies an archipelago that feels like another planet. Volcanic islands, crystal clear waters, sea lions, marine iguanas, and an underwater world unlike anywhere else. Welcome to the Galápagos Islands. Description plus fun facts plus travel tips plus photography tips plus pro tip. The Galápagos offers diving, snorkeling, kayaking, hiking and extraordinary wildlife encounters. Depending on the location, travelers can encounter sea lions, turtles, rays, sharks and countless marine species. Charles Darwin visited the islands in 1835, and his observations here later became important to his work on evolution. Respect wildlife and maintain the required distance. For photography, an underwater housing or action camera is ideal. Pro tip: choose your island based on the exact wildlife and activities you want to experience. History plus architecture. The Galápagos is primarily a volcanic and natural destination. Modern settlements developed around fishing, tourism and conservation, with environmental regulations protecting its unique ecosystems. Best time plus timings. Park sites commonly operate around 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. The best time of day is 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. December May offers warmer water, while June, November brings cooler water and excellent marine life opportunities. Price: International Adult National Park fee, $200, 19,140 rupees. Children under 12, $100, 9,570 rupees. Eligible resident senior citizens, $15, 1,436 rupees. Diving snorkeling costs approximately $100 to 50 plus 9, 570 to 3, 925 plus for adults, $70 to $180, 6,699 rupees to 17,226 rupees for kids, and $80 to $220, 7,656 rupees to 21,054 rupees for senior citizens. Average travel cost approximately $150, $300 plus 14, 355 to 8, 710 plus per person per day, excluding flights. How to reach? Travel from Quito Guayaquil Galápagos, your chosen island. By flight. Fly from Quito or Guayaquil Airport, Baltra, or San Cristobal Airport, costing approximately $200 to $500, 19,140 rupees to 47,850 rupees round trip. The transit control card costs $20, 1,914 rupees. From Baltra, by airport bus, Baltra Airport Itabaca Channel costs $5 to $10, 479 rupees to 957 rupees. By ferry, Itabaca Channel Santa Cruz Island costs $1 to $2, 96 rupees to 191 rupees. By taxi, ferry landing Puerto Ayora costs approximately $25 to $50, 2,393 rupees to 4,785 rupees. For island hopping, by speedboat. Puerto Ayora, Puerto Villamil or Puerto Baquerizo Moreno costs $30 to $45, 2,871 rupees to 4,306 rupees one way, while a private charter starts around $500 plus 47, 850 plus per boat. Where volcanic islands meet an extraordinary underwater world. The Galápagos adventure begins. Today's fourth adrenaline-fueled descent through the waterfalls. Baños isn't finished with us yet. This time, the adventure isn't on the river. It's above it. Water crashes from above, rocks disappear beneath rushing streams, and the only way forward is down. Welcome to Baños de Agulla Santa. Description plus fun facts plus travel tips plus photography tips plus pro tip. Canyoning combines rappelling, waterfall descents, rock formations and rushing water. Professional guides lead participants through canyon routes using specialized safety equipment. Wear proper canyoning footwear and quick drying clothing. For photography, use an action camera. Pro tip: combine canyoning with Baños waterfall route and finish with a thermal bath. History plus architecture: Baños grew around its volcanic environment and thermal waters. The town combines traditional Ecuadorian architecture with modern adventure tourism infrastructure. Best time plus timings. Canyoning generally operates around 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. The best time of day is 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., while the best months to experience it are June, September. Price: adults $30 to $60, 2,871 rupees to 5,742 rupees. Kids $25 to $45, 2,393 rupees to 4,306 rupees, and senior citizens $25 to $50, 2,393 rupees to 4,785 rupees. Average travel cost around $50 to $100, 4,785 rupees to 9,570 rupees per person. How to reach from Baños Canyoning site? By tour van. Travel from the adventure company's meeting point canyoning site, generally included with the activity. By taxi. Baños Canyoning meeting point costs approximately $5 to $15, 479 rupees to 1,436 rupees. By private vehicle, Baños Canyoning site costs around $30 to $60, 2,871 rupees to 5,742 rupees. And when the waterfall becomes the road ahead, the only direction left is down. Today's third high-altitude expedition, conquering the volcano. Now we climb toward the clouds. Rising dramatically above Ecuador's avenue of the volcanoes is Cotopaxi, a snow-covered volcanic giant reaching approximately 5,897 meters. Description plus fun facts plus travel tips plus photography tips plus pro tip. Cotopaxi offers scenic hiking, national park exploration and serious mountaineering. Visitors can explore Limpiopingo Lagoon and hike toward the Jos Ribas Refuge, while experienced mountaineers can attempt higher routes with professional guides and acclimatization. Bring thermal layers, gloves, sunglasses, sunscreen and water. For photography, early morning offers spectacular light across the volcanic cone. Pro tip: a summit attempt requires serious preparation. This is not an ordinary hike. History plus architecture. Cotopaxi is one of Ecuador's most recognizable natural landmarks. The surrounding national park protects high-altitude permo-ecosystems and wildlife. Best time plus timings. Cotopaxi National Park generally operates around 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. The best time of day is 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., while the best months to experience the area are June, September. Price: adults $20 to $60, 1,914 rupees to 5,742 rupees. Kids $10 to $30, 957 rupees to 2,871 rupees, and senior citizens $10 to $40, 957 rupees to 3,828 rupees. Guided climbing can cost around $150, $400 plus 14, $355, 38 to 80 plus. Average travel cost around $60 to $150, 5,742 rupees to 14,355 rupees per person, excluding higher-end climbing packages. How to reach? From Quito Cotopaxi, by bus, take a bus from Quitum Bus Terminal Latapinga, then continue toward the El Chusqui Cotopaxi access area, costing approximately $3 to $6, 287 rupees to 574 rupees. By shared tour, Quito Pickup Cotopaxi National Park costs around $30 to $60, 2,871 rupees to 5,742 rupees. By private transfer, Quito Hotel Cotopaxi costs approximately $80 to $150, 7,656 rupees to 14,355 rupees. Inside the park, by 4x4, travel from the park entrance mountain refuge area for around $50 to $100, 4,785 rupees to 9,570 rupees. Guided mountain transport is often included with climbing packages. Above the clouds, Cotopaxi awaits. Today's second extreme and in challenge, reaching toward the sun. And now, we go even higher. At approximately 6,268 meters, Chimborazo dominates the Ecuadorian Andes. Because Earth bulges around the equator, its summit is the point on Earth's surface farthest from the center of the planet. Description plus fun facts plus travel tips plus photography tips plus pro tip. The Chimborazo Reserve offers spectacular high-altitude landscapes, while experienced mountaineers can attempt technical summit routes. For ordinary travelers, the reserve itself provides incredible scenery without requiring a summit attempt. Bring thermal clothing, gloves, sunglasses and strong sunscreen. For photography, a telephoto lens can compress the enormous mountain layers. Pro tip: never underestimate the altitude. Proper acclimatization is essential. History plus architecture. Chimborazo is an important symbol of Ecuador's geography and national identity. The surrounding Andes are also deeply connected with indigenous communities and highland traditions. Best time plus timings. The reserve generally operates around 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. The best sightseeing window is 7 a.m. to 10 a.m., while summit attempts generally begin at night. The best months to experience Chimborazo are June-September. Price: adults $30 to $80, 2,871 rupees to 7,656 rupees. Kids $15 to $40, 1,436 rupees to 3,828 rupees, and senior citizens $15 to $50, 1,436 rupees to 4,785 rupees. Technical expeditions can cost around $300, $700 plus 28, 710, 66, 990 plus. Average travel cost. A standard visit costs around $50 to $120, 4,785 rupees to 11,484 rupees, while a technical expedition can cost $300, $700 plus 28, 710, 66, 990 plus. How to reach? From Riobamba Chimborazo. By bus, take a bus from Riobamba Bus Terminal Garanda, then get off near the Chimborazo access area, costing approximately $3 to $6, 287 rupees to 574 rupees. By shared tour, Riobamba Pickup Chimborazo costs around $20 to $40, 1,914 rupees to 3,828 rupees. By private transfer, Riobamba Hotel Chimborazo costs approximately $60 to $120, 5,742 rupees to 11,484 rupees. Inside the reserve, by 4x4, travel from the reserve entrance high altitude areas for around $50 to $100, 4,785 rupees to 9,570 rupees. At the edge of the atmosphere, Chimborazo rises. Today's first ultimate wilderness expedition into Ecuador's hidden alpine world. And finally, number 1. Far beyond Ecuador's more famous tourist trails lies a landscape of jagged volcanic peaks, remote valleys, and brilliant alpine lakes. This is El Altar, and reaching it feels less like sightseeing and more like an expedition into another world. Description plus fun facts plus travel tips plus photography tips plus pro tip. El Altar is a dramatic volcanic massif surrounded by rugged peaks and high-altitude lakes. The trek is physically demanding, with steep terrain, changing weather and significant altitude. Wear proper hiking boots, layered clothing and waterproof gear. Carry enough water and food. For photography, use a wide-angle lens to capture the enormous volcanic formations and turquoise lakes. Pro tip: start early, acclimatize properly, and allow extra time for changing mountain weather. History plus architecture. El Altar is primarily a natural monument shaped by volcanic and glacial forces. The surrounding lands have been inhabited and traveled by indigenous communities for generations, creating a rich cultural landscape alongside the dramatic geology. Best time plus timings. Trekking is generally undertaken between 6 a.m. to 5 p.m., while multi-day expeditions can continue overnight at camps. The best time of day is 6 o'clock a.m., 9:00 a.m., and the best months to experience El Altar are June, September. Price: adults $30 to $80, 2,871 rupees to 7,656 rupees, kids $20 to $50, 1,914 rupees to 4,785 rupees, and senior citizens $20 to $60, 1,914 rupees to 5,742 rupees. A multi-day guided expedition costs approximately $150, $400 plus 355, 38 to 80 plus. Average travel cost. A basic guided experience costs around $60 to $150, 5,742 rupees to 14,355 rupees, while a multi-day expedition can cost $150, $400 plus 355, 38 to 80 plus. How to reach from Riobamba El Altar Trailhead by bus. Take a local intercity bus from Riobamba Bus Terminal El Altar Access Area, then get off at the nearest trailhead access village, costing approximately $3 to $6, 287 rupees to 574 rupees. By shared transport, Riobamba Trailhead costs around $15 to $30, 1,436 rupees to 2,871 rupees. By private 4x4, Riobamba Hotel Trailhead costs approximately $60 to $120, 5,742 rupees to 11,484 rupees. By guided tour vehicle, Riobamba Pickup Trailhead costs around $50 to $100, 4,785 rupees to 9,570 rupees. Trekking support. Horse or mule support from the trailhead for luggage and equipment costs around $20 to $50, 1,914 rupees to 4,785 rupees per day. while a local guide can cost $30, $80 plus to $871, $656 plus per day. And finally, El Altar awaits. This was episode 150 of Dynamic Expeditions, Ecuador Adventure Special Ecuadorian Fire. From volcanic expeditions and high-altitude climbs to canyoning, whitewater rafting, Amazon adventures and the breathtaking landscapes of the Galápagos Islands, Ecuador truly feels like another world. Volcano Herb Waterway. Comment your favorite adventure below and don't forget to like, subscribe and press the bell icon for more cinematic adventures around the world. Because episode 151 is coming with royal magical places around the world. Crown sparkles. New journeys, every day at 7:45 p.m. only on Dynamic Expeditions. Globe showing Europe Africa. Because the world is not seen, it is experienced.